garage. This is 1986 Civic wagon. Pistons look fine until you get down to there. Nice little chunk gone out of the side of that piston. So what I decided to do, put an Integra engine in here. I've heard you can do the EFI swaps pretty easily. And that'll be one of my many projects. More to come. On the way to go pick up the new car. Integra came down here and he said he didn't know if it ran or drove, didn't have a key. So we just cut the ignition wires, taped them together. Fucking got that bitch rolling, he's right behind me. Well, we got this thing for 150 bucks and it's made it about 50 miles, almost home. We got it back. It's about a 80-mile trek. She made it all the way home.
Yeah, this thing was good.
For 150 bucks with a running engine. It's actually kind of almost sad to scrap it, but
I know, it runs really good.
Runs and drives perfect for $150, but I want the engine.
The fucking hood wasn't latched. Right on the freeway.
Oh yeah.
Dude, she was a good one. She got some power too.
Underway on the swap. Just gonna take this hood off first. Off. Ready to do the swap. We're gonna pull this engine out. Try and get it out as quick as we can. Look it over, make sure it's all good, and then we'll see what we need to swap it into the wagon. Got the old sawzall out. Had to cut the exhaust since, you know, all the exhaust bolts are always fucking rusty. It's, you know, looks pretty decent under there. Looks like a brand new axle put on. So we're gonna keep going on this teardown. Wiring's off for the most part. Getting the radiator out right now. And we just got off the power steering pump. And now I'm working on getting the axles out so we can pull them out of the transmission, and we're just going to drop it all at once. So we're about 2 hours in. We have basically everything unhooked, ready to go for the motor mounts in just a few minutes here, and we'll have this engine dropped out. We got all the wires pulled out. Engine's unhooked from the main wiring harness. Everything's off. Getting the chain on for the cherry picker. And we're gonna unhook the engine mounts. Okay. Dropping out time.
Wait,
we got 2 more mounts to go. It's all out. I would have filmed a little bit better, but all I have is my phone right now. So stay tuned. We'll get this thing tore down, built up, swapped into the wagon. Free at last. Got the tranny off. I'm gonna start tearing her down for rebuild. And all the garbage we're not going to be using is in the back of the car so that it can be sent off to the scrapyard. So, got the wagon pulled into the garage here. Just going to be pulling all the rest of this crap out of our way so we can drop this bad boy in there after I get it rebuilt. Unhooking the exhaust under here. Scotty D. Little bald ass Kenny.
Yeah.
Pulling off some vacuum. So we got everything out of here. We're just down to getting the drive line off. And then we can pull the mounts and drop this bitch down. Alright. Got her all dropped down. About to unmount it. And we're going to take all the flywheel, clutch, and all that shit. And then we're going to try and make this engine up because I don't know if this is exactly going to work, but I've heard. Pulling the engine out the professional way.
Okay, higher.
Damn, it's already missing a bunch. All apart. Clutch doesn't look too bad. Looks like throwout bearing's new, but this is full of diarrhea, so we're gonna clean that up and try and mate the new engine onto this transmission. Make sure she bolts up.
My name's Keep me my worst here. Don't take me off.
You know, I don't think of shit. Alright, you can get out of there.
I
now.
just want to dump ramen.
Where did you put the other ones? These are
I set them all down there.
very specific bolts. 3 specific bolts. Went to go put this transmission together with the engine just to mock it up a bit. Ran into a bit of a problem here. You can see right here, everything lines up except for right here. So obviously this is going to have to be cut back. So I'm just going to chop this piece off the block.